Moscow's struggle against trash is nothing new. 500 years ago, the city was under siege from its own filth. Historian Tatiana Sazonova.
If you happen to be or found yourself in Moscow of the 16th or 17th century, you would be very lucky or unlucky to smell all the trash and all the litter that people would drop to the streets.
As the steaming piles of rotting cabbage and horse manure grew fouler, so did Moscow's reputation.
There was even such a joke that the foreigners invented. When they approached Moscow, they would say, "Now I can smell Moscow."
When Tsar Peter the Great took command of an expanding Russian Empire, he decided this wintry city needed a spring clean. He ordered tough penalties for any Muscovite, rich or poor, who threw trash, human waste, or dead animals into the streets.
You could be either beaten with a whip for disobeying or even charged very high fees. If you were caught disobeying, then the fees and the punishment would be increased.
Peter the Great installed the first ever trash cans in Moscow. And he established a brand new profession, garbage man, aka the Zolotary.
The Zolotary comes from a Russian word zoloto, which means gold. The Zolotary earned a lot of money because having such a barrel of human waste and trash taken out of Moscow cost 20 times more than buying a barrel of water. And that is why many people wanted to have their daughters even married to Zolotary, because they viewed them as a very good party.
The well-heeled garbage guys found the perfect place to dump their load. In the days of Peter the Great, the city was defended by a huge circular earth barrier, topped by a 6-meter-high oak wall. Conveniently, this fortification was big enough to hide vast quantities of trash.
They would have very big barrels, which they would take and fill with all those waste at night, and they would take it out of Moscow behind the so-called earth rampart. So you can imagine how much of Moscow is actually built on medieval trash.
This ring of garbage encircled the city, and as Moscow expanded, the trash dumps were flattened and houses were built on top of them.
Moscow has been historically growing in concentric circles, and so if you look at the map of Moscow, you can see that it is really a circular city. You can see the streets which go like spokes from the center all the way to behind what used to be the earth ramparts. So there is much of Moscow on the territory beyond the former earth ramparts.